I'm so excited to be back, everybody, on the Basketball Zone Cowbell Kingdom YouTube channel. I was in Mexico and Hawaii. E-Man and I have been out, and we're ready to come back, continue to produce quality content. And I do want to mention that you guys can also follow my YouTube channel where I vlogged in Hawaii, I vlogged in Mexico, lots of good stuff. I'm also going to talk about every other sport: baseball, football, hockey, soccer. So if you guys want me to discuss any particular topic, let me know. Subscribe right now, and we'll get to today's topic, which is the hot one trending in Kingsland, Willie Cauley-Stein. Let's get to it. So Willie Cauley-Stein went on with KHTK Doug Christie on the Grant Napier show to talk about his offseason, the things he's doing, how he's preparing for the biggest season of his career. I can't wait to watch him play. But after listening and really sitting back and thinking about everything that he said, I'm very happy because he is now locked in. He understands that he was wrong. He's owning up to the things that a lot of people, including myself, have been knocking him for in his first 3 seasons, which is consistency. He has all the talent in the world to be a very good basketball player if he understands his role. Now, in these comments, he did mention a lot of things that may be out of his control. For example, the fact that he now says that he's locked in, that he's tapped into something that he's never done before, and I'll read you his exact quotes, is a little bit scary, and I'll dive into that later. Just he was all over the place, but overall I thought it was a great interview. He talked about a lot of positive things about wanting to change the culture, about changing the perception of Sacramento being, this lousy franchise. He wants to help the team win games, and to me that's all that matters. That should all matter for Kings fans, right? Winning basketball games. And if Willie Cauley-Stein can help the Kings do that this year in his biggest contract year, then I'm all for it. So let's talk about one of the biggest things he talked about, which was consistency. He pretty much said there was a lot of people in his ear the past 3 years telling him, you know what, Willie, you got to do this, and this. And in his head, he always thought he was all right. He was good. But he now says, and he's now owning up to, you know what, I wasn't doing the right things. I wasn't being the leader that I was supposed to. I wasn't putting in the work that I was supposed to. And to me, that's awesome. I'm very happy to hear that, because anytime that you can own up and be a man about things, that shows progress, it shows growth as a human being, as a basketball player, and I can't wait to see his progress. Now, the quote that really threw me off, and we'll go over that, was this one. The offseason is going along like it's supposed to go along. Locked in early. I'm in the frame of mind right now that I can't even explain. I'm locked in on something. I've never been locked in like this before. I'm excited. I've never been this excited about hoops before. This is crazy. I've tapped into something that's beyond me. So after reading these comments, the first thing that comes up to me is that he's insinuating that he's entering this frame of mind where he's going to become a star. That's what I got out of it. I don't know if I'm accurate or not, but when you say I'm locked in at that level, you really are insinuating those type of things. Now, if that's what he's saying, it's a mistake, because he's not a star in this league. He's been average, below average his first 3 years. He has shown signs to be very good at times, but again, that knocks on his consistency. Can he be consistent? We'll see. He says that it finally clicked, and if it did click, I'm going to be very happy for him, because I know how talented he is. He's extremely talented, so gifted athletically, can guard, 4 positions on the court, and if he can just put it all together. He saw what Clint Capella got from the Houston Rockets. He's trying to emulate that and try to put a campaign like that this year, and if he does, he's gonna get paid, because it's rare when you see a 7-footer who can affect the game on both ends of the floor. Now, I think his build is meant to be a great defensive player. After listening to him and talking to him throughout the years, that he truly believes that he's an offensive talent. Now, if that does happen, even better for the Kings, and I will admit that I was wrong, and I want to be wrong. But when someone talks the way that he has been talking, it's a little bit scary. I have never seen Oladipo, one basketball player, from being average or below average to becoming a star, and that was Victor Oladipo. A high lottery pick, the #2 overall pick in the draft, was at times below average. Yes, he had a bad organization, a bad start with the Magic, then he went on to the Thunder. But see, one of the things that helped him become a star was playing alongside Russell Westbrook, MVP of the league. And he always talks about that. He gives credit to that. He learned how to be a professional, how to take his game to the next level, how to be the man. Willie Cauley-Stein hasn't really seen that anywhere on the Kings because they don't have that guy yet. So I'm confused on what he means by I've never ever been on this level. I'm excited. I don't know what that really means because he has said in the past that he was on the same level as Porzingis, which is not true, and I hope that one day he does get to that level. And trust me, I love Trill, and this is strictly basketball talk. As a person, he's phenomenal. He's fun to be around. He's very animated in the locker room. He's animated with his teammates. His teammates love him. There's not one teammate on this roster that has anything bad to say about him. But again, this is all basketball. It's my job to critique them on the court, and he's been inconsistent, but that's something that he's trying to address this year. If he can become consistent, a guy that can average 10 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks, that is a guy that will get paid, because that's gonna lead to more victories for the Sacramento Kings. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Again, we'll be doing a lot more videos on different NBA players, talking about comparisons, talking about previews of the regular season. I'm gonna give you guys projections. We're gonna talk about all that. I just wanted to come on here today and talk about Willie Cauley-Stein and all the comments that he has made. I'm excited for him. Will he become the guy that he's saying he's gonna become? I don't know. I don't. The odds, I think, are against him. If he in fact thinks that he will be a star, then we'll see. But if I had to bet on it, I would not. But again, I hope I'm wrong, and I'm saying, I'm looking right at you, and if he ever does watch this, or if his crew watches this, I'm not knocking him as a person. He's a great human being. He's doing great things in the community. But as a basketball player, he needs to back it up. Actions speak louder than words. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.